For update 6.4, we have Ephemera 4 Divine Codes and a new batch of common manuals to earn. Today we'll be briefly going over what units and skills are worth grabbing. Reminder, you can use common manuals for a free merge. First up, the 5-star common manuals, which cost 200 Ephemera 4 each. This month you can grab a copy of Mini Marth with a unique weapon and special. Marth leaves you with two simple options, Speed and Defense 03 or Chill Defense 3. The rarest option is Speed and Defense Oath, which only Mini Marth has currently, and despite that, it's not exactly the craziest skill to grab. It's not bad for really easy field buffs though, and we did get the Attack and Res Oath Sacred Seal if you want to fully buff up. Not exactly a must put together combo, but if your unit really needs field buffs on all 4 stats, it's fine. As for Chill Defense, you can find it on a couple heroic Grail units, plus it's also not a must-have B skill. Generally speaking, Mini Marth probably isn't worth 100 Ephemera for most players. However, we just had the Hall of Forms with Mini Marth. If you got some juicy skills for him, then maybe this can be a free merge for you if you get his forma. Next 5-star manual is Picnic Felicia. She gives you a bit more choice. If you just want one main skill, you can go with Glacies, and then you can either get Speed and Defense Bond 3, Close Guard 3, or the ever potent Special Fighter 3. For obvious reasons, I would highly suggest you use Felicia for Special Fighter, which is an excellent armor skill, although typically it does best on faster arm units or ones who can get their own follow-up attacks. With the introduction of save skills, many units have gone for the quicker post-armor B skills, but Special Fighter is still excellent for its special charging and guard abilities. Funny enough, they give us a free Special Fighter skill while introducing the Temple skill line, which arguably hard counters Special Fighter. Now with that said, you actually can get Special Fighter with one of the or any of the other skills. Speed and Defense Bond 1 and 2 can be gotten from Athlon at 4 stars, or Close Guard 1 and 2 is available on a couple of rarity units. Grab those prereqs and you can get the tier 3 of either skill along with Special Fighter. That would probably be for the best value. Personally, I do think Felicia is worth 300 Ephemera. However, before you fodder her off, I believe she's next in line for a Season of Refine, since we did just have Spring Veronica. Maybe if you got the Picnic Felicia forma, that could be another free merge. Moving on to the 4-star common manuals, these are 100 Ephemera for each. We start with Halloween Sophia. Sophia is a pretty solid pickup, especially if you only grab one of the 5-star manuals. Her weapon is the Spider Plush Plus, which is a solid inheritable defensive blue tone. It gives you +5 attack, inflicts -5 attack on the foe, and you get guard. Actually pretty good, and I do think guard weapons may start to rise in value with the temple skills coming in. If you have no special charge and guard, you deny the enemy of any special charging unless they themselves bring no guard. Now, for Sophia's other skills, you can get Ardent Sacrifice, but more interesting is Attack and Res Form and Sabotage Res 3. Attack and Res Form can be a budget A skill option, and it's not very common if you're looking for that specific stat variant. As for Sabotage Res 3, it's on Solon as well, and it's an excellent debuffing skill since a lot of the high res units tend to be mages anyway. All in all, very solid stuff, and easily worth the 100 Ephemera. Next up is Luthier, who is actually another pretty nice 4-star common manual. After years, Luthier brings us Guard 3 as a 4-star unit, and he's the first 3 to 4-star summonable option with Swift Sparrow 2. You need to spend 20,000 feathers, but that's better than nothing. For his weapon, Luthier is the only holder of the Green Fox Tome, which is just -4 to all stats when you initiate. Pretty simple player phase weapon. There are many ways to use Luthier for inheriting. If you want the Fox Tome, you can get Darting Blow 1 or Death Blow 1. Then you can get Swift Sparrow 1 and 2. You can replace Swift Sparrow with Guard 3 and Glimmer. You can also get Glimmer, Swift Sparrow, and Guard all at once. Luthier is one of the better, newish demoted units to have on hand. Third is going to be Ross. We just got a couple Heroic Girl Berserkers, but as a +10 Ross owner myself, I think he's still a fun unit if you like him. For skills, Ross does feel a bit flat though. He has the Brave Axe Plus, Smite, Fire Boost, and Threat and Defense 3. I wouldn't exactly say any of this is worth the Ephemera. Pretty much just grab him for the free merge. Next is Fury Master Hinata, basically one of the most sacrificed units in the game since he has Fury 3 at 4 stars. If you need the skill, pick him up. Now, besides Fury, Hinata has Pavis and Brash Assault. Pretty easy to find Pavis on a lot of other units, and Brash Assault is not exactly a good B skill. For his weapon, Hinata's gonna have the Ruby Sword Plus, which is just a triangle adept sword. Last up is Tachil. She's another decent unit for foddering. She's another source of the Blue Blade Tome Plus, and at 4 stars you can get Rally Speed and Res or Drive Speed 2. You can use the dual Rally for inheriting the Plus version, and Drive Speed 2 can get you to joint Drive Speed or just be a really simple budget C skill. Tachil's 5-star skill is Attack and Res 2. If you're gonna spend 20,000 feathers on that, I can't stop you, but I would not suggest doing it. That would be it for this batch of Ephemera 4 common manuals. Getting a free special fighter certainly says something about the state of the game, but grab it regardless. If you don't feel like you need mini Marth, then we have some other solid 4-star manuals to choose from. Personally, I might still pick up Marth because I have a single copy from back then, so I can get rid of his Bane. I will definitely pick up Felicia, and then if we get enough left over, I'm probably going to get Sophia. Be sure to spend your Ephemera 3 divine codes from last month, and good luck getting everyone you want. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.